All right, hey guys, it's your boy Sushi here with another Etheria restarts video. So for this video, I have quite the treat for you guys. As you can see on the screen, we have a bunch of replays from Rob, and there's one thing common in all of them, and that's HELKID. On top of that, I have Rob in a voice chat with me right now to talk about his current HELKID build and how he is cooking the top players with HELKID. Rob, do you want to say hi?
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Thank you for that. So Rob also streams on Twitch, which I will link his info and everything down there. But I think if you guys know me, you most likely know Rob as well. So let's start off with his build. So there's the build. Can you walk us through this build a little bit, Hellkit? For your Hellkit, Rob, like what's the idea behind this build? Why Codex? And let me know. Let us know.
Well, honestly, Codex was something I had left over that wasn't being used with a 20 speed on it. So I figured, why not try it out on this high base speed unit that has the longest immunity buff in the game.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
so I re-rolled it a little bit for some. It already had the 20 speed on it, but it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't being used, right? Which I felt like was a waste.
Mm-hmm.
So I rolled some attack on it, and then I lucked into a Shadow Guard in a couple of rolls, and I was like, screw it, let's try it out.
Okay, so for Shadow Guard, like I never see anybody use this. So you have him as your fastest pretty much in every single draft, correct? Even
He
faster than
is my second fastest unit overall, and I make
Okay.
sure to only draft him without my fastest unit. So,
Okay, got it, got it. Okay, and then 515 for the stun. I've seen some of the replays. You're just stunning people on the S1. It's pretty crazy. You don't think S2 is important at all, right? Compared to
no.
Okay.
His S2 is his weakest ability, and if he ends up receiving yet another buff in between seasons, as he's gotten one in every single season change so
Hmm.
far, it should be on his S2 because that ability sucks. But everything else about his kit is pretty good.
Okay, awesome. Imagine he gets another buff after you're showing me all these replays, bro. And then the S3 nice. Oh yeah, this was the new buff they gave, right? The level 3 was the new buff they gave. Correct or
Yeah, I
no?
think they increased the turn meter percentage gain, right? I'd have to pull up the buffs here. So I know in the first season, like the first season change, he received a base speed buff as
Mm-hmm.
well as an increased shield value. And then on the most recent season change, he received a turn meter increase when his shroud barrier expires.
Damn. Yo, can Rosa get these buffs? And now
Rosa
he's
has been buffed as well, but hers are kind of lackluster. I guess
Yeah.
is the best way to put it.
Yeah, I agree. I want to make Rosa great again. Yo, put my selector, my targeted banner on her when I first started. So he has 127 base speed, so now he's at what? 345?
Yep, he
Holy
is
shit.
345 currently.
Holy shit.
Um, Yeah, he's fairly fast. I had to give up a little right side stats to make this happen though, because I don't have the greatest attack percentage gear on the right side. Because
I
who rolls
see.
that stuff, right? But
I see, I see. Still, dude, this is crazy. Wow, this is nice. Very
well, it's
nice.
flat attack, so it's not that great
There
on
is
the
his flat attack,
Swift
yeah.
Rush Beast.
But for the speed, right? Because usually, I mean, you can't crit on him, right? If you have high attack. So I guess even with one flat attack, that still adds a little bit to his attack so that he has super duper high attack,
As
right?
long as things don't have an attack buff, they will generally have less attack than HELKID in this build, which is good enough.
Got it. Okay, and like no crit damage, just whatever substats you have, right? So he's pretty much built on all speed and then attack, attack, attack on the right side. That's pretty much all the build is, correct?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so
You
what
just
up?
want to make sure
Mhm.
that your attack is high enough, right?
Yeah.
Because I guess we'll get into it in the video, but a large part of what he counters is the rev on support units, right? Because they have really low base attack and they have crit on the right side. So even with an attack buff, their attack is lower than Hellkid's, which means their revelation does not work on him.
That also means they'll never be able to kill him, right? Like ever.
Exactly.
He's oh, that's crazy. So is he like red born pretty much? Holy crap. If those criteria are met, that's pretty crazy. All right. I guess that's it for the build, right? Any replay you want to watch first, Rob, or should I just go in order?
Um, I guess just go in order. Honestly, I don't remember quite every single one. I just sent all the Hellkid ones I had to you.
Got it. Okay, awesome, awesome. All right, so one more thing before we start. So usually with my videos in my own like gameplay and stuff like that, I review like the drafting. I don't know if that
Mhm.
that might take a little too much time, but maybe can you give me like a quick summary why you picked these characters specifically for to counter stuff like that instead of going one at a time like I normally do?
Okay, so specifically in this matchup, I'm familiar with Hunter as a player as I've played them a couple times,
Mm-hmm.
and I know his Mio ended up being his fastest unit here, but it's slower than my HELKID. And if Mio is trying to throw anything into a HELKID shield, obviously it's not going to do anything, so it
Yep.
kind of nullifies that pick entirely.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a lot of the time, I'm just picking HELKID when I have fast DPS, and I want to make sure that they get their turn, right? Because as his shield breaks, even if they have a bunch of dispels like they do here,
Mm-hmm.
right? They have both Heinrich and Nahor.
Yep.
When they break his shield, I gain 20% turn meter, and then my DPS get to move.
I see. So that turn meter break thing, right? Like, so for example, if your whole team has his Hellkit shield on, and then Nahor only dispels it on Born, that will push Born up 20%. Is that correct?
Not specifically in Nahor's case, because he has freeze, right? He will
Oh,
freeze
okay.
you on that S2, and freeze will stop the turn meter gain. But for Heinrich, for example, when he goes and he strips the shield off of all of my units, he will push both Born and Loan past all of his units because they're within 20% of the Hell kit.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. All right. Thank you for that. Okay, so let's watch this, guys. If you want to narrate on top of it, Rob, you can. If you want me to change it to be like 1x speed, you can as well. Okay, so let's start with this first one. Here we go, guys. Okay, so Hellkit first. Jesus Christ, man. That's actually pretty good damage. For
Yeah,
like
his
no critting.
damage, it's not that high, but he has high base attack, and a lot of these units don't build defense, so you end up seeing a decent amount of chip damage.
Wow, so I just saw that. So Heinrich stripped and pushed your Born and Lowen up. Oh my god.
Right.
That's GG, right?
Yeah, this ends the game right here, pretty much.
And then the Ray Mary can't even kill you like at all because you have 3 tanky units, pretty much.
Yeah, he can't. The Ray Mary will never crit Hellkid, right? Because Ray Marys obviously don't build attack. And then both Born and Loan, since I played turn 2, are built fairly tanky.
And then your Hellkid would have gone again anyway, right? And another layer of shield.
Yep.
Yeah, holy crap, that's crazy. Okay, what about this one? Malone, I've seen him like top 20 like all the time as well. Any thoughts
Yeah,
for this
Malone's
one?
a fantastic player, actually. I had a couple back and forth games with him on my stream, but this one, I just picked Hellkid because he has fast Mio, right? But I was fairly certain my Hellkid was faster because it's not too hard to calculate your opponent's speed. And I thought he wouldn't ban it because he has Veronica, which means he could steal 1 Shroud Barrier from Hellkid.
Okay.
The reason I was okay with this, though, is because I have Santic on lock, right? And Santic can cleanse debuffs. So if he steals from someone other than Santic with Veronica, I can then cleanse them with Santic and play the game.
Oh, I see. Got it. Man, bro, you're so freaking fast. It's crazy. And I want to see this Santic gameplay too. I can't wait. I'm thinking of building Santic and maybe even Hellkit now. I don't know. I don't have enough lattices. Story of like everyone's ER games.
Yep.
All right, let's see.
The beautiful thing about Hellkid is what we've been watching so far can all be done with only 3 lattices, right? You only need 3 lattices and a codex. The 3 lattices go into his S3. He gets the speed, he gets the increased shield, he gets the turn meter on shield break. It's great.
So only 3 lattices. You're saying 114? Is that right?
Yep. That is enough for Hellkid.
114. Oh, because his speed is on his S3.
That's correct.
Oh man, that sounds very tempting. Sounds very tempting. Okay, so at this point, there's not really much you can do, right? You can't even one-shot your Fuchu.
No, because my Fushu's built tanky, right? She's built for the turn 2, so I kind of mixed the drafts together. And Hellkid shield actually works sometimes in turn 2 as well. I don't have too many instances that's the case yet, but there will be some of them coming.
So the Ting is useless here. Well, he gets Sanctul. He gives Sanctulin, right? But other than that, no Torpor or anything. Mio is useless. Damn, that's crazy. Wow, so he just counters CC almost.
If
Damn.
you're faster, right?
Uh-huh.
Specifically, if you're faster, you counter all CC, essentially.
Jesus Christ. And so then I know you have some turn 1 units because I think you play like standard for the most part, right? But then because you're not like started as a turn 2 player, you have all that extra speed that you can just throw into HELKID. Is that correct?
Yeah, so the thing about being a standard player, I
Mhm.
hopefully I don't go on too much of a tangent here, is you can kind of focus your speed on a couple units and use those specifically to contest because you don't have to be faster on every unit. You just have to be
Mhm.
faster on one a lot of the time.
Got it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's me trying to split up all of my speeds evenly for like 5, 6, 7 characters.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's brutal. I can't do that either. There's no way.
Yeah, it is pretty tough, but it is how I choose to play, so it is what it is. But any notes for this gameplay before we watch it?
So in this game, I assumed Mio was fastest, but I still chose Hellkid anyway because the Dispel will kind of get offset by the Hellkid shield push, right? So
Ah, got
that's
it. All right, let's watch. And V Bunny, I think they watch my stream as well. So let's see. Damn, this Hellkid is. Bro. If I fought you in RTA, I would just start crying. Seeing your Hellkid be faster than my 342 Lily. Oh my god.
yes.
I would be like, I would just watch me lose. Just lean back in my chair and just watch me get cooked. Okay, so he's stunned here because Holden. Wait, who stripped? The Mia stripped, correct? And
Yeah, the
then
Mia
okay.
stripped, which pushed back on the second hit of the S2 after stripping. So it kind of offset the Hellkid shield, but the Hellkid shield made it so that my turn meter wasn't too effective, right? So let me cycle out of the debuffs faster.
Holy shit, Hellkid is crazy, bro.
So this is a bit of a longer one, right? I don't win this one too quickly, but the fact that Hellkid shield was there on the first turn is actually kind of what made this game annoying for my opponent. He also, because of his high base speed, cycles through his turns incredibly quickly, even when frozen.
Yeah, he's 127 speed now. Why is he as fast as like Lily, right? Isn't Lily also 127?
That is correct. Lily is 127 base speed. A lot of these other units have 5 or more less base speed, so.
Yeah, I just built Mia and she's like 121 and I'm like, bro. Okay, so now at this point, I think you win at this point. You're almost unkillable at this point. He used all of his utility, all his CC, all his strips and everything. Oh my god. What was that damage? Holy shit. That was the S2, right? I think that was S2.
It was.
Damn.
The ratio's not that terrible on the S2. It's just what it actually does does not match how good the rest of his kit is.
Got it. Damn, imagine he gets another buff. Oh man. Okay. Awesome. Against Adept. I think Adept is like top 50 or something right now. Top 20 something, I think, even. So any notes on this one?
He was hovering around 30th today,
30th?
I think. But this is the first example of Hellkid in an actual turn 2 game, right? Because Adept is primarily a turn 2 player. We have his Tiamat here. We have Slow Heinrich. And it just goes to show how valuable he can be even in turn 2 games.
Got it. Yeah, I've seen some of Adept's gameplay. He has like Mio on like Bloodbath and stuff like that too.
He does. He's actually on my team for the tournament tomorrow as well.
Yes. Yes. We'll talk more about that at the end of the video and we'll wish you good luck. I'll have my chat wish you good luck as well.
Sounds good. So part of the upside to Hellkid here, right, is his shield is not the standard immunity buff. So when I immunity buff here on Ninfo, I technically have 2 kinds of immunity on my units, right? So when he throws a strip, there is a lot more likely of a chance that it gets resisted.
Wow, you're right. So because it's a different buff, so they stack. That's so crazy. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, he flicked your Hellkid, but I think it's still fine because your Ray Mary. Oh wow, Celin's reflects that much damage.
Celin's is actually very good as well, for sure.
Man, do I build Celin's? Do I build Hellkid? Do I build Santic? Oh man, I only have 5 lattices. But this is some insane gameplay, man. Ooh, that's stun.
Yeah, the S1 from HELKID actually has 100% base chance while he's shielded.
Wait,
So 100% stun chance on the HELKID.
with his S1?
With his S1.
Are you serious? I have to look at that again. That's crazy. So the only way to deal with that stun is like you have to strip him because you most likely won't be able to do enough damage. Right?
Right.
Holy crap. Yeah. This cat. Let me see that again really quick. What is this? Oh man. When he has shroud. Holy shit, bro. That's insane. That's so crazy. This character.
Yeah. And as you can see, I'm running almost no AC, but I have a fairly high amount of stuns in here because at worst it becomes a coin flip while his shield is up.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yes, the math. Yeah. Damn. What? I still can't believe this character is this. They finally made him super good. Holy crap. All right. Anything for Johnny Rokes? I don't think I know who this player is, but he got top 40.
Johnny Rokes is a CC cleaver who is top 50 every season. He's a pretty strong player, and he's a pretty good showcase for HELKID.
Okay. Awesome. So let's just watch. Let's go. Okay, so Freya goes first. This is interesting, though.
So one of the things about HELKID, right, is he's actually a pretty good answer to Hoya, because if he ever kills Hoya, he probably isn't going to get crit by him. Unless the Hoya is high stacks. So he actually won't die to a Hoya and revenge kill.
And he's also red, right? So the damage is like 50%, like less?
It's 15% less.
15. Okay.
And also, if the Hoyan does have multiple stacks, there's a chance she misses crit anyway because the color disadvantage, right?
Oh my god, that's crazy. True. Dude, what the fuck? Okay, then that begs the question. So after we're done with the replays, I think there's one more, right? Then I would like to ask you, what do you think his weakness is then? Like, how would you even beat HELKID? Right, so before we answer that, let's watch this very last one first. So again, with Johnny Rokes, was this back-to-back? Do you remember if this was
It was, yes. Yes, it was.
Damn. So I'm guessing just the same idea here, right? For this one? Because
he has a Hoya unlocked in. And, you know, Johnny is a pretty fast player, right? He's faster than me on most of his units. But because I have my speed focused on HELKID, and he has a plume, I can kind of push my other units ahead with HELKID shield if need be.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so Freya first, of course. S3.
It is a little risky in situations like this, right? If his Aya is high res and strive, it might not push far enough away, but I wanted to risk it for the HELKID passive, right? It makes his shield bigger and also makes him less likely to be crit.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's another combo, right? So Freya with the attack buff, which makes his shield bigger too. Wow, that's insane.
Right. And the shield also pushes up your team because of Freya passive.
Oh, true.
So even just the application of the shield itself is another 4%.
That's so good. And then your Born cuts and then ignores the passive and one-shots the Hoyan because she already took so much damage from your shield with your HELKID, right? The S3.
That's right.
Damn. All right, I guess that's it for the replays. So then my final question, Rob, before we let you go for your tournament tomorrow, then how do you counter HELKID? Like, if he's faster than you, is there really not really much you can do?
So the best way to counter HELKID is, first off, Mia, right? As we saw in the Mia replay, she actually managed to dispel the shield and push the team far enough back that the turn meter from HELKID shield did not matter.
Got it.
Another option is Born, because Born, A, does not crit, so even if HELKID has an attack buff and higher attack, it will not crit the HELKID and still do a lot of damage, as well as dispel the shield.
Got it. Oh, has a Messiah been able to cleave through your HELKID shield like at all?
Yes. So Messiah being an ignore passive unit, the anti-crit thing from HELKID on the S1 is considered a passive. I've tested this with a guildmate of mine.
Got it.
Messiah will crit HELKID regardless of the attack difference. So
Nice.
Messiah is another counter.
Oof. Well, that sounds really good. I guess that's it from us, chat. If you guys want to say bye and good luck to Rob for his tournament tomorrow, because Rob has that 3v3 team tournament
That's right.
tomorrow. So good luck with that, Rob. Rerio says bye, Rob, in the chat. Guys, if you want to say bye, say it right now. Any closing thoughts before we go, Rob?
Oh, no, I think we covered just about everything there.
Awesome. So I want to thank you again for like helping me with this HELKID feature video, because I asked you kind of like last minute, and you have your tournament early as well. I can't thank you enough. I really appreciate it. And I think it's quite the treat for my chat as well as the ER community when I upload this video. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, Rob. Have a great night's sleep, and I hope you cook everybody in the tournament tomorrow.
Do my best.
Yep. Bye. Good night.
Later.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for this video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe on this video. Okay, guys? I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which is in about 18 days. We're at like 800 something. I don't know if that's possible, but I'm trying my best. You guys see me pumping videos out, both long form and short form, every single day. When we hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I will be giving away 3 monthly passes for pretty much any game that you guys want, any gacha game, DNA, ER, Wuwa, Honkai Star Rail, whatever game you guys want. All you need to do to enter is to like, comment, and subscribe on this YouTube video. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I stream every single night, guys. If I don't see you on stream, then that's okay. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.